Hello. I'm Olumide Akintayo. Welcome again to my channel. Have you heard of the saying that it is God that raised children? Yes, I grew up knowing that and hearing it from older people. You see, no saying could be further from the truth. This ideology is the reason why Africa is swimming deeply in poverty. If you take a closer look at cultures where this kind of ideology is encouraged, poverty is not always far from such culture. A good example is the northern part of Nigeria, where I am currently shooting this video from. Most times when the statistics say that there's poverty in Nigeria, most times the bigger chunk of where those data comes from is the northern part of Nigeria. And the reason is because people go into marriages, have children without no plan whatsoever of taking responsibility of the upkeep and the growth of that family and those children, which is no surprise why there is a lot of unrest and banditry and killings in the northern part of Nigeria. I'm going to be sharing with you quickly two major family finance hacks that has worked for me all over the years. I still practice some of them. Number one that I want to share with you in this video is that you must always have a budget for your family. It looks simple, but it's very powerful. So what I do, even in my early days of starting up as an entrepreneur, from the day one of my marriage, I've always asked the house manager, which is my wife, to draw up a budget. And my target is always to meet up with that number. And once I can meet up, I drop it to her. I don't go to the markets. I don't bother what happens. Hers is to ensure that she lives by that budget. And we have rest. People like me don't like surprises. I love to focus my energy on more productive things. So I want to take care of that number. But of course, as things get better for us, I review those numbers. And as the economy changes, of course, you know women, we review it upward. But even up to today, I still work with that model. I get the numbers and I make the amount available. So I rest my brain and focus my energy on other sources of income and other businesses that my energy can take care of. Okay? So it is a very simple but powerful principle. From the day one of your marriage, ensure that you work with budget. As things get better and as you grow older, you review them. As the children begin to come, you review them. As the responsibilities increase, because the funny thing is that the budget that will take care of you alone is not the budget that will take care of you and your wife. It's not the same that will take care of you and the kids, depending on the number of kids you want to have. So as things increase and as the economy and inflation kicks in, you review those figures and of course grow that way. The second hack I would like to talk about is that you make investments for future demands. I'm very surprised when people live on the same source of income before they get married and they are comfortable with that income. Even after they are married, they are comfortable with that income Even when the children start coming, they are comfortable with that income, even as the children start growing. Or, you don't need any guide to tell you that the bills will keep increasing as these phases of your marriage and your family keeps coming up. So it's left for you to have foresight and earlier on to begin to make future investments towards those needs before they come. So when you and your wife are just two, you begin to make from your savings, like we have talked about in our previous videos, you begin to make investments for when the children will come. From your savings, you begin to make investments for those children's needs, personal needs, their educational needs, their food needs, clothing needs, and all needs, even vacation needs as things get better. Okay, so you plan ahead and make investments ahead. You know that, oh, child A has come, this investment will be targeted towards the growth and development of this child. And from time to time, you keep updating that investment. Child B comes, you make investments, and you begin to make future deposit toward that investment. And as they increase, you keep compounding those investments. So when the needs come, you are not caught off guard. I'm surprised when people just post to me and make calls to me and say, my children's school fees is due. For me, it spells irresponsibility. I've had some funny calls as, oh, my wife just gave birth and I need to pay the hospital bill. The wife didn't give birth through CS. It's normal birth. You have 9 months notice to prepare and plan. I'm surprised when people tell me, oh, my house rent is due. You have 12 months notice to plan and prepare. So this hard act of ensuring that you make future investments helps you not to be caught off guard. You are always prepared for the emergencies. You have a backup plan. When those needs arise, you have somewhere, you have an asset, you have an investment that you can liquidate to meet that needs. People think that you are richer than you are when you plan your life this way. It has worked for me. You cannot find anybody who tells you, even when I was coming up, that I'm a burden on them. It's not that like I've always had so much money. It's just that I have learned to plan. I don't do things except I have good plans for them. I hope this video was helpful. If you find it very, very useful, I would like for you to click on the like button and better still, subscribe for more informative and educating content like this. Till I see you in my next video. Bye bye.